All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Steve Malzberg Show Thursday edition. Lots to get to. Ari Fleischer will join us momentarily. We'll also have Roger Simon, your calls, and a lot more. All right, first of all, the president and vice president, interestingly enough, traveled together down to Orlando to meet with the family members of some of the victims of the terror attack over the weekend. And when it was over, Barack Obama exploited this terrorist attack and exploited the deaths of the terror victims like he's exploited every other mass shooting. Watch.
We can't anticipate or catch every single deranged person that may wish to do harm to his neighbors or his friends or his co-workers or strangers. But we can do something about the amount of damage that they do. Unfortunately, our politics have conspired to make it as easy as possible for a terrorist or just a disturbed individual like those in Aurora and Newtown to buy extraordinarily powerful weapons, and they can do so legally.
By the way, after Newtown, the Democrats controlled the Senate and did nothing. Remember that. Now, I got to tell you, they're deranged. These terrorists, they're deranged. They're not enshrined in radical Islamic philosophy that says kill gays. They're just deranged. Well, here's what John Brennan said earlier today about how terrorists are coming into this country under Barack Obama.
We judge that ISIL is training and attempting to deploy operatives for further attacks. ISIL has a large cadre of Western fighters who could potentially serve as operatives for attacks in the West. And the group is probably exploring a variety of means for infiltrating operatives into the West, including in refugee flows, smuggling routes, and legitimate methods of travel.
414 Syrian refugees have come into this country since the shooting. And Barack Obama said, we can't stop everybody. You don't stop anybody. You're letting them in. Paul Ryan is, by the way, isn't going to be suckered into denying Second Amendment rights to American citizens. Watch.
We want to make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Everybody wants that. But as we look at how to proceed, we also want to make sure that we're not infringing upon people's legitimate constitutional rights. We don't take away citizens' rights without due process.
That's like the first good thing he said in about 3 years. And John McCain, first good thing he said in about 10 years. He blamed Obama's policies directly for the responsibility of the terrorist attack in Orlando. So we have a lot to discuss, an awful lot to discuss, and we're going to do it all show long.